Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to Copper Top Productions. In this week's video we're going to be working on the R31. We're doing the manual swap on it. Now as you can see, it's already up on ramps. We're actually pretty much halfway-ish through the swap. We've got all the automatic bits out. We're ready to start putting all the manual bits in. I'm super keen to jump into it. Don't have a lot of time to get this swap done. We've got last night and all of today. So we kind of wanted to get to the halfway point last night. That's why we stripped out the gearbox, as you can see, it's sitting over there. Passenger side seats out, automatic brake pedal is out, manual brake pedal is in, clutch is in, pedal is in, but the cylinder and all that isn't. None of the gearbox goodies and any of that stuff is in yet. It's basically just all the automatic stuff has been stripped out so that we're ready to start putting the manual bits in. If you guys want a list of all the things we had to do to get all the automatic bits out, I will leave it all in the description down below so you guys can read through that if you guys want a how-to on how to actually remove all that stuff. It's not that hard to get it all done. It's basically just drive shaft from the rear to the front, 2 hydraulic feed lines to your gearbox, support completely off, bell housing bits off. From the backside you undo the harmonic balancer. You need to rotate the engine from the front so that you can get to those bolts on the harmonic balancer. Then once you undo all of those, you've got your engine bolts undone and it's on a jack. You can basically just lower it a little bit, pull it back, lower it, pull it back, and it will eventually come out. Just watch your harmonic balancer. If it falls on the ground, you will get oil everywhere. That is the whole process in a very quick nutshell. That is where the car is at right now. So we're going to jump in, get under the car, start trying to get a spigot bearing out. Let's jump into it. Now I did have a go at the old bread trick. Unfortunately I just didn't cut it. So instead what we're going to be using is this thing here. This is it's called a blind bearing removal thing. But basically what this does is this goes in the hole, this screws up, this flanges out, and then this has a thread on it. You put this slide hammer on and then you slide that, bang, and it pulls this out. You jump under there and take the bearing out. I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to see because my fat head's going to be in the way. But we'll see how we go. Oh, that was very close to my camera that I cannot afford to replace. Oh, there you go, she's out. No more automatic spigot bearing. This is the brass one for the manual box. It'll slide up in there and then the manual box will be able to go in. Yeah. Alrighty guys, so the next thing I would have done is put on the backing plate on the back of the bell housing, or the front of the bell housing and the back of the engine, to then go and put the clutch on and assemble all that so that we can actually get the gearbox on. Unfortunately, when I went to look in the parts, it's not there. So it's one piece that I didn't realise that we didn't get with the kit. Unfortunately, we are not going to be able to finish the gearbox swap today, which is an absolute blow because I didn't film yesterday knowing that I was going to have a whole bunch to film today, and now I have fuck all. Yep, just missing like a couple bolts, let's say 5 bolts, and the backing plate, and that's it. That's all we need. So definitely a stitch up because I wanted to go out and drive tonight, and if the weather keeps up like this, it's definitely going to be raining tonight. And I thought, what a cool way to end the video. Get the manual swap done, go out and do some drifting in Mexico. But unfortunately, just didn't work out that way. Unfortunately, we will be leaving it here this week, guys. I'm sorry it was a bit of a short video, a bit of a bust as far as swapping the manual goes. We'll call it R31 Manual Swap Part 1, and I guess that pretty much sums up what next week's video will be. So yeah, that's it for the R31 this week, unfortunately. On the brighter side of things though, the 32, right? I was pretty stuck on it with some wiring stuff. Now, it turns out what that was actually a very simple issue, and I won't tell you because I won't spoil one of the upcoming videos on it, but we have actually made some solid progress on this. I'm very, very, very close to being able to turn the key. In fact, I pretty much could turn the key right now. I just want to wait until we're done doing the swap on the 31 before we do that. So there's some sick content coming up on the R32 that I'm very, very keen for. I'm almost more keen for this car now than I am for the 31, which is saying something because last week I was very not stoked with this. But yeah, it's pulling through and we're making moves again, which is good. So yeah. Anyway guys, I will leave it here for this week's video. I hope you have enjoyed what little I could film. I will catch you next week's video. We're even doing the 31 and maybe joint 32. I don't know, we'll see. I'll see you then guys. Bye.